All right, guys, I am officially declaring war on excuses, procrastination, blocks, doubt, self sabotage, fear. I am the general leading us into victory. We're in a war, you guys. This is the war for planet Earth. This is the war for your life, you know? The enemy is our triggers and our blocks, the limiting beliefs and lack of skills. It's the exhaustion, the doubt, the fear, the uncertainty that may be paralyzing, you know. Or quite simply, it's the fucking laziness because you should be hitting your numbers, bozo. You're not even tracking your numbers. How many people in my group do I need to fucking say this to? You're not hitting your numbers. You're not posting enough content. You got to post more content, honey. You got to post more magnets. We're trying to be viral and we're trying to be supremely productive. Tomorrow's post is probably going to be on superior work ethic and pacing. I'm like a fitness coach, man. I'm helping you pace for the marathon, right? Obviously, you don't want to overtrain because you're going to burn out. If you burn out, you're not going to win that fucking marathon, man. You're going to DNF. You're going to disqualify. Did not finish, right? So I'm helping you pace. I'm so tired and lazy right now that all I want to do is just make pasta. I get tired too, guys. I get tired just as much as you guys do. But I usually have more energy. I worked 7 days in a row and a half day today. So I say I deserve at least the rest of the day off. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. All right. Pacing and superior work ethic. Guys, it's an ethic. I don't want to say commitment all the time because that word is becoming a little boring to me. Superior work ethic means proud. I'm proud of my ability to work. I'm going to make a free course actually because I feel like it's just going to be helpful for you guys. But my life advice, and it's like you keep getting new people in, so you have to keep saying the same things like for the new people that join, and I've said it before, but my life advice is we're trying to operate at a relative and consistent maximum that is manageable, a manageable level. And this is the hardest fucking question because this is a viral conversation and it will always be a viral conversation for the rest of, time immemorial. Work-life balance, the definition of a consistent, stable momentum. I pushed myself to fucking overdrive for about 5 weeks of January and the first week of February. And I burnt out for a week. I spiraled out. My energy was like all over the place. I was getting kind of crazy. So that was a little bit too much. All right. So we'll recalibrate. I can comfortably work 60 hours a week easily. That's easy for me. So if you have a week of burnout and then you recover, then it's okay. Take it to an easy level that is manageable. That's only 12 times 5, guys. If you can't work fucking 5 12-hour days, you're fucking useless, bro. Like, you still get two days off, man. Okay, 12 times 5 for the average human being is like asking for the fucking sun and the stars and the moon. Okay. You can do 12 times 5, dude. You don't have to do shit for those. You still get those 2 days off. And then they still think that's not enough. Okay, I'm going to be the voice of reason. If you're not working at least 60 hours a week, fucking forget having a dream life. Dream life? You think you're going to manifest a dream life in less than 60 hours a week? If you're not smoking hot or famous on the internet, you're fucking delusional. And even the top influencers like Mr. Beast. Dude, Mr. Beast works like fucking 80, 90 hours a week, man. That's why he is a billionaire in his 20s, okay? I did not achieve a billion in my 20s, but we can try to do it in our 30s, okay? And then pacing. So it's a consistent and a manageable pacing, guys. It needs to be manageable. It means you can do it. Okay? I want to find that perfect threshold in you that is just enough to get your very best, but not too much to cause you to spiral out. I want to take you to the edge of reality, okay? Just to the point where you're like, man, I don't know. We're kind of redlining. I might burn out. I might burn out. I want to take you just like a couple hairs under that, okay? Just a little bit under that. You don't have to get to that fucking, oh my God, I'm burning out. I'm so fucking tired. I don't want that to happen to you. But I think my spiritual job in the masculine is to help you with pacing and work ethic, man. It takes a while, bro. Like, I can't be a good business coach because I'm expecting you to like produce at your very best for 3 to 6 months. That's what I'm coaching you on. That's what I'm asking you to do. Performance is a big aspect of coaching, especially business coaching, man. It's an endurance event, man. If you have not been working 60 hours a week, then we got to get you to 60 hours a week, dude. Otherwise, like, what the fuck are you even doing, man? You're lazy. Okay? I don't care who you are. If you actually want to have a successful business and full-time income and make your dream come true and manifest a dream life, and you're not willing to work 60 hours a week, then I don't even want to coach you. Okay? I don't want to coach you. Now 70, 80, I mean, that might, it might be sustainable. It might not be sustainable. Maybe 60 is good enough. Maybe 60 is your relative maximum, but 50, in my opinion, dude, is not anywhere close to enough, especially if you have another job or other obligations in life. Like, no, 50 is failing. Most of the world is failing even at 40 hours a week. And even in their 40 hours, they're honestly only productive like 25, 30 hours of those 40. Most people are extremely unproductive. Even six-figure salaried people are surprisingly lazy. You want to have a full-time business on the internet and make your dreams come true? We got to up it to 60, guys. I'm going to help you with your pacing and then ultimately your work ethic. It's ethic because you can be proud of yourself, right? You're proud of yourself when you get yourself to perform at a champion level. I'm going to be introducing some archetypes and try to make this a little more interesting. You are the archetype of the hero. You are the hero, man. You need to tell yourself, I am a hero, man. You're a hero for your family. You're a champion. And we're going to get you to that elite level of champion performance. That's what I do. And that's what I help you with. Okay? Champion performance in myself. I went from being broke and driving Uber to doing a $10,000 sales day. Okay? The universe said, if you are willing to go 100%, you will succeed. 100% does not mean work until you burn out and then spiral out and then be extraordinarily unproductive for like a month. That's not an effective strategy, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. The universe is not saying go to burnout and then subconsciously beat yourself up about why you burn out because you have unrealistic, expectations. You're not managing your energy very effectively, right? Energy management is about pacing. Bro, get it to about 60 hours a week. You can do it. Okay? If we have to stay there for a while and you still may burn out, you have 2 days to not do a fucking goddamn thing, man. Okay? You can recover in 2 days. All right? And then you're going to be dragging ass on Monday. And like fucking, get back to work, dude. I think a relatively sustainable maximum is some people can work that 6-day all day long. Some can do a half day. Some can just do a couple hours or 4 hours like on a Saturday. But, I think it's okay for every single human being to take at least 1 day off. Okay. We want to be superhuman. Elon acts like he can work 7 days every week and never burn out. And like, I probably doubt it, but even if he could, it is slightly miserable, right? I think you can achieve success in about 60 to 70 hours a week, all right? And it's totally okay to be on that side of 60, I think that's totally fine, man. All right, so that's going to be my content probably for tomorrow. I'm going to have a nice rest of the Saturday. I hope you guys, if you're working, hope you're productive. If you're resting, hope you have a fun time. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.